Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Pam. It's been a while again. I don't know how time slips away from me, but I appreciate you stopping by. Today I want to do a little tutorial on my new thing. It's not a tag, it's not a book, it's not a booklet. I'm going to call them taglets, and they're for your junk journals, and I wanted to show you how I made them. But first I wanted to show you my finished ones that you can use just about anything. These were playing cards that I did, and I attached two of them together and created a four-sided tag to put in your junk journal. So if you stay with around two pieces, it's not real thick, so it's, it'll be fine for tucking in your journals. So that's that one. This one is a flashcard, a smaller flashcard that I used, and I think they were Barbies. I think they were Barbie flashcards. Yeah, it was Barbie flashcards. Not that I'm a Barbie fan, but anyways, I digress. This one I thought was really pretty. I used wrapping paper and just some hand-dyed papers and a little floral thing and some hand-dyed fabric. And then I used one of the Tim Holtz die cuts there. And then on the back, I just used more hand-dyed paper and the wrapping paper. So I thought that one turned out pretty. And then my largest one were large flashcards. And I used, again, scrapbook paper, a little three-dimensional tag that I put on there. And the little butterfly is actually from using one of my little, what do you call them, hand punch machines, for different designs. And these are the little butterflies that come out because it cuts the whole of the cuts the outline of the butterfly out for the paper, but these little guys spit out. So I save all of these because you can use them again in your journal. And then I have a piece of antique lace here. And then on the inside, I have hand-dyed paper, tea bag background, old piece of dictionary. Over here I used two more of the Tim Holtz children, and I put wings on them like little butterflies. I thought they were so cute. Love it. And then on the back here, and I'm going to write a wording here. I just haven't come up with one yet. So anyways, I'm going to get started to show you real quickly how to do this. And if we get all three done, fine. I don't want the video to go too long for you though. So first of all, we're going to do the big one. Okay, now you're going to need all your supplies. You're going to need, I use Fabri-Tac glue. And of course I have my little Tim Holtz stamping distress. So I'm going to sit down and hopefully I'll be in camera and we'll do this real quick, okay? So the first thing you want to do is, before you start putting this together with your fabric strip, okay, which is here, whatever you're going to cover them with, it's easier to trace around before you glue the strips to join them together. It just makes the life a lot simpler. Okay, so I've already pre-cut all of my pages and what I'm going to put on them just for the sake of saving some time. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to glue these together. Now, these are kind of funky flashcards. You can see they have a straight edge. They curve really a lot on the top edge and a little bit on the bottom edge. So I have to make sure when I put these together that the curve is on the outside. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is find my glasses, which are on my head here. And I'm going to put some fabric glue on one side. Just a little bit is all you need. And then I'm going to lay down my fabric strip of hand-dyed fabric. And then I like to flip it over just to see where I'm at. Sometimes it's hard to see on the front side. You still in camera? Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. Okay, now turn this upside down here, and we're going to put glue on this side. Again, double check that curve, because I tell you, I've glued them upside down before. And then you want to leave just a smidgen of space in between so that you can fold them. Oops. And once you get that glued on, get that a little bit smooth down there. And one little piece of fabric there was kind of curling up a little bit. So when you're done gluing these together, you want it so that the fabric is on the inside of your taglet, okay? And I usually just kind of fold it and make sure that it's all secured in there, and then open it back up. It doesn't take long for the fabric tack to dry. Okay, so the next thing I'll want to do is trim these little end pieces off real quick. Make sure that I'm even here, which it seems I'm not. That's how easy it is to slip. Bear with me. Oh, you never know what's going to happen on live camera. All right, I got to re-glue real quick. Sorry. And of course, I put it on the wrong side. Oy, oy, oy. If I had brains, I'd be dangerous. I'm telling you. Okay, this time I'm going to make sure it's lined up. I need to get one of those articulating arm holders for the camera so that you can put it overhead, kind of like Gail Augustinelli has. What a beautiful setup she has. So you can see what you're doing, and you don't have to worry about if you're off camera or not. All right, let me just roll that little bit of extra glue off of there, and I think we're back in business here. There we go. All right, now we're even. And I'm going to trim these off real quick. Okay, now, the next thing we want to do is add our fabrics. So I chose this one for the front. It's just like the one that I finished when I showed you. But before we glue this on here, I'm going to glue this onto this. Just make, well, maybe not. No, let's do it this way first. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way around. Now, if you have a flash card or any kind of card that's, you know, the same shape on the corners, you don't have to be so picky like I do with this one. But since I got a lot of these, I think I'm going to be making a lot of taglets with them, or junk journals. I did do a junk journal with this same size flash card not too long ago, and did a video on it if you have time to check it out. Okay. And I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and finish my gluing my backgrounds in. Okay, so now this one we'll put on. It's a pretty blue. And again, you want to make sure you're lined up. It will fold without wrinkling your paper. Okay. And the next one. this color. I like these ones that you could use either side, not just the one side, but sometimes they're hard to find for a good price. Okay. Again, fold it. Yep, we're okay. Okay, one more to go, and then we can start decorating. And this one goes this way. Okay. Like I said, you have to you gotta really be sure you got it going in the right direction when it's a wonky shape. Otherwise, you're going to be taking it apart like Pam does and redoing it. Make sure I got that even. Yes. Okay, now we're ready to start decorating. And, I got so much glue on my fingers. I'm sticking to myself. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is put this little butterfly guy on. Like I said, this is a three, I'm getting camera here. It's a three-dimensional, and it's got the little cutouts that I save. So it's got just this on the back, but I'm going to put Fabri-Tac on there just to make sure that it holds down good and sturdy. And we're going to put that just about right. Make sure I got this centered. Just about right there. I think it would look pretty. Yes. And I'm going to put some lace right down the edge. I hope everyone's doing well with this virus and everything that's going on and trying to get back to normal. And I know in some areas they're having these surges, and it's just crazy, you know, trying to deal with all the rules and what you should do or should not do or whatever, you know. So I guess we just have to have patience and have faith that everything's going to work out. Okay. Let's see. Make sure that's even. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to take my distress ink at this point, before we go any further, and just go around the edges of all my cards. Put a little bit on there. This takes a little while to dry when it's on this sticky tab thingy. I don't know why, but it does. Now, a little trick I found out when I was doing the other one the other day is, if you don't have time to hand dye your lace and make it look antique, I'm using frayed burlap. And I found that if I just kind of rub my ink, it just kind of brought that stark whiteness down to a softer level. It gave it kind of an old-timey look. So, just a little quick trip there. Okay, you're going to stay on there, or you're going to move around on me. I'm just going to have to be careful. Okay, let me go ahead and I just hold on to it. Maybe that will work, huh? And I know for some people this is probably boring watching me do this. And you're just going to keep moving, aren't you? I should have saved him for last. But hey, you know, you'll learn as you go along. That's what life is all about. Just when you think you know everything, you find out you know nothing. at least in some cases. And a little bit there. Almost done. This part anyway. Okay. Now, close that up. All right. Okay. Now, second page, I'm going to use hang on a second here. I'm going to make sure I don't get confused, which is easy for me to do. Okay, I think I'm going to put this, yeah, I'm putting this on here. So this is going to go like this. We're going to have the dictionary piece there and this nice old rose piece of cardstock that a greeting card that I cut out, and then I put my used tea bag around it. So that'll go down in there. So let's get that glued on. I'm so tickled. We're finally going to open up our charity shop, our thrift shop here in town on Wednesday the 1st. And I've just really missed working there and seeing all the people. So I'm excited that it's going to start back up again. And I'll get to see everybody. And we got all of our protective screens up and all that kind of stuff so that we're safe. And we figured it's probably going to be pretty busy that first day because everyone's been calling saying, when are you going to open? It's amazing the amount of people we get that come into that little shop. But they don't come in just to buy things. They come in for fellowship too. And get the extra glue off there. Okay, one more. So, and that's our local food cupboard also works out of this charity shop. So we're able to pass food out to people in the neighborhood. Okay, I'll make sure I got this going in the right direction. Yes. It's kind of wonky the way these roses are. It's like, well, okay, which way do they go? I guess you can make them go any way you want, but here. How are we doing on the front? We still moving around a little bit. I think part of that's just because it's two-dimensional. Anyways, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? Yeah. Gives it that age look. Okay. Next page. This was the fun one. Let's see, where's my other one here so I can just kind of look at how I did this. So we did the paper. And this one we're going to do green. And we have the little girl. I think we put the little girl up here, didn't we? With green wings. Yes, that's where I was going to put her. So I'm going to put her up there. And the little boy with his dog down here. And put that there with nothing where you can write a word in. Okay, cool. And here we go. What are we doing on time? Oops. Okay, I was hoping to do the other ones, but it's already going towards 20 minutes, so I'm not going to make you stay and watch all of that too. But you'll get the idea of how you can do this, at least with this one. And you can go and find your own little treasures and everything to put on your booklets, your taglets, I should say. These are taglets. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And we can glue the little feller right over it. And We got to go out last week for one day, traveled over to the other side of Ohio, and they had homegrown Ohio tomatoes that were like this big around. They were huge, and so we got 2 of them because they were very expensive, but oh my gosh, they were so delicious. Absolutely just delicious, delicious. Okay, so put the butterfly up here and stick the little girl on it. Move that up just a little bit. Little girly girl. This is so much easier to do when I'm doing it by myself, you know, not being on camera. Okay, let's do the little boy. And get the back of the butterfly. Kind of did that backwards, didn't I? That's the way it works with me sometimes. You just never know. Okay. Put him about right there. Slide over just a little bit. Come on, tip up just a little bit. Thank you very much. There we go. So he's a butterfly fairy boy with a dog. Okay, one more side and we're done. Then you'll be rid of me. Let's see. This one. Make sure I get it going in the right direction here. Right there. The back page I didn't want to cover up too much because, you know, that's where you're going to do a lot of your, you know, I want to leave room for writing, you know, for your journaling. And then you put this scrubby yarn right along the edge here. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, all done. So, this is this one. Stand up so I can see now. Okay, yeah, I was in camera. That's good. That's good. So you have your first page, and then in here you can still do a little journaling here. You do some journaling here and here, and I'm gonna, like I said, write a name or a word in there of some kind, and then you can journal all back here. So that's how you do the taglets. I hope you enjoyed it and try it out for yourself. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And you hit the notification bell so you'll know when I put up new videos, which I'm trying to make more often. It seems like I'm always behind somewhere. But thank you so much. And give me a thumbs up if you like. And also leave me a comment. I love to hear from everyone. So till we meet again, God bless all of you. Bye-bye.